we come to start our SQL. So first thing, we have to create a new database. The database name, you should follow your system, follow the question paper. You will use your database using your student ID and the company name as per questions. Remark will always be your current year. So if you are in year 2019, then you put year 2019. If you are in year 2020, then you put year 2020. Okay, then just create. The password is always admin, all small form. Okay, now first thing you need to do is, according to your questions, task 2, you need to change the financial periods. So in this year 2019, you'll start from 1st of 2019, 1st January, so everything changed to 2019. Okay, then click OK. Next, we will go to set up the company. So company profile, company name, company years, register number is your student ID, address, follow your questions. Okay, just key in. Okay, now after you have key in phone number, we have to set up the company header. So just click this set up header, then everything is done. So you can just set, okay. Okay, now we come to setting up the new account. So you have to go to chart of accounts here, the maintenance account, and then create a new account. Here, if you look at this, you need to create one more account. It's 200-500. This will be your computer account. So the description, you have to put computer. Okay. Next, you have accumulated depreciations. This will be a special account for it. So you have to click here, accumulated depreciation, and this is for your accumulated depreciation for a computer. Okay. Now, if you click here, the accounts that you create will be under this area. Okay. If you click furniture, for example, the account that you create will be under furniture. So you have to click on this non-current asset because you're creating a computer. Computer is under non-current asset. Now next one, then you will have Maybank. Now if you look at your questions, the questions say Maybank is under cash at bank. So in this case, you must click here. If you click current asset, Maybank will be under current asset. But Maybank is now a sub-account of cash at bank, so you have to click cash at bank first. Then only you create your account. Maybank. Okay. Now since bank is a special account, you have to click in like this. Okay. Now next one, we'll have sundry. So sundry is under sundry debtors. This is the one. Okay. So you already have it. Control account. The only thing is you have to change the code. I'm sorry. Now next we have to create sundry account. You already have trade debtors. Now we will have other debtors. We call it sundry. This is 301,000. So sundry debtors. Now sundry debtors is under a control account, so you have to put here under customer control account. Okay. Next, well, you will have creditors control account here under 401-000 sundry creditors. So this is under your creditors control account. Okay. Then you will have a sales account, different type of sales, go into different type of sales account. For example, this may be a general sales account. Then we have new one, sales of hardware. So you have 501 sales of hardware. Okay. Next one, then you will have 502 sales of accessories, and 503 sales of software. Okay. Then same thing, go for your purchase under your cost of goods sold. So you need to create one account, 1, 2, 3 in your list. You will have 31601 01 purchase of hardware, -02 purchase of accessory, and a new one, okay. So you have 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay, yeah, that's all for creating a new account. So if you refresh, you should be able to see all the new accounts is here. Okay. Next, we have to create and maintain your customer. So it means that you have to know who is your customer. So go to maintain customer and create a new customer. So if you look at your questions, you should be able to see that you will have 4 customers in your list. Okay, so first one, create a new customer. The first one, advanced computer trading. Okay, under a control account, all these customers under this control account. So customer code, you can create your own code, or you can use the code generated by the system. Okay, so if you look at here, we'll use the code generated by the system. Then they will use this figure. Okay, now address according to your system. So according to the system, this is the address: Semangi, Selangor, Malaysia. Okay, attentions to Mr. Roger. Okay, you have to key in the phone number 0374 the email address. Area, you have to create the area because it's new, so you don't have any area. If you look at here, you have Selangor. Okay, then you have also Labuan. You have also Penang. You have also, I think that's all. So here you have an area called Selangor. The agent, according to your system, this agent is Brandon. So you need to create this Brandon. Okay. So here you will have Brandon. Now, since this is a Malaysia company, our credit currency will be in RM, so we are not going to change anything. Credit limit is 10,000, so you have to change it to 10,000. Credit terms 30 days, so everything remains the same. Okay. Now they have a branch, so we have to record this first. If everything is okay, then you just record save. But before that, we key in one more branch. This branch is in new branch. This branch is in Johor. Okay, the address will be this. Postcode. Malaysia. Attention to Mr. Tan. Mr. Tan is the worker in their company, not your company. So everything done, then you just save. Okay. Okay, then we need to create new customer. The new customer that you have sensations home design. Okay. Sensation home design. Now Miss Ang, the area will be Labuan. Okay, the agent will be Brandon. Same is 30 days, credit limit is 10,000. Okay. Now, next thing, you will have new, save this one. Then you will have new more customer through billing. Okay. Next one. Area. SMP name. Agent. You will have agent. There's a new one, so we need to add on new agent. Agent. Okay. Then done. So here you have Angeline. Done. Credit limit is 10,000. Okay. New. Last one that you have. So this is your heart. Areas, agent, Angeline. Okay, credit limit is 10,000 as well. So save. Now done all your customer, then we go for your creditor. This is your supplier. So here you have this new supplier. Your next supplier. So after keying all this, you have your area is Selangor. Then key in the second supplier. After you key in all this, your area, I think this is a new area in which is in Perak. So you don't have, so have key in, create a new one and save it. Okay, so total you have 4 area. Now this one is in Perak. Okay. And the last one, the new supplier from overseas. So if you look at this, because it's from overseas, you also don't have, so you have to create another one. So, but one more thing for this customer, because it's an overseas customer. Your currency, since it's New York, so we will have new currency. This will be USD, symbol USD, US dollar. We are buying at the rate of 4.3, selling at the rate of 4.1. Okay, this is the data given the questions. So USD, you have to set the currency as USD for this customer. Means that whatever transaction you have with this customer, it must be in USD. Okay, next one. So here, if you check, you can see you have three supplier. If you check customer, maintain customer, you can see you have 4 customer here at this moment. Okay, this is a basic setup for your customer supplier. Now we go to set up for your stock. Now in maintain stock group means that in your stock you may have different groups. Some is a finished good, some is a raw material, some is work in progress. This is the group. Inside an item, okay, group and item, the difference. Okay, group is, you can say finished good, raw material. Item is inside one group you may have different items. For example, in your raw material you may have 3 types of raw material, 5 types of raw material. So that stock item will be under one group. So now we set up the group first. Okay, so the first group, if you check your question, you will have hardware. Okay, so the card here is HW. Now you can see you have costing methods. FIFO means first in, first out, and the rest just key in according to the questions. Okay, there is a format. Beside this, you also have new one. There is accessory, so we'll key in all the details. Okay, this is for accessory, also first in, first out basis. And we'll have software. Now we have others. So this is for the others. So if you check here, you will have 1, 2, 3, 4 different things. Okay, this is software. Now, okay, this is your stock group. Then we go on with your stock item. Under your stock item, you have a few items here, 1, 2, 3. So we'll key in one by one. So the first one is this printer. So printer card, printer descriptions, the group printer, this laser printer will be under hardware. Okay, by unit. Okay, reference cost means basically the cost per unit will be 300 as a reference. Generally 500 is the selling price. Okay, now here reorder level, if you need to set minimum stock in your warehouse, then you have to set it here. Lead time is how many days you need to wait for the goods to send to you. Okay, now next one. If we click stock control, means this will be included in your stock account later. Okay, new. You will have Logitech. Okay, it's the same thing. Logitech mouse is under hardware. Okay, unit cost is 50, selling price 98. No other informations. At this moment, you have only these 2 stock. And the last stock that you will have is on-site charges. Means is you're giving some services. Okay, so one time on-site charges. So this one will be under others. It's not by unit, it's by how many times. Okay, per time, every time cost is 100 if they is to enjoy your service. The selling price is basically means that the technician will pay, you'll pay the technician 100 and you will charge the client 350. So if you check, in total you have 3 stock items. Okay, now if you look at here in your Logitech mouse, here is per unit, right? When you want to edit, you have to click this edit, then only you can change all the items here. So instead of selling per unit, you can sell in cotton. Okay, so here instead of write unit, you write cotton. Okay, one cotton is in a rate of 12, means that you will have 12 mouse, 12 unit of mouse. So the total cost will be, say, at the cheaper price compared to here, 1050. Okay, so next, same thing go for your printer. Here there are something you need to change. Reorder level will be 3. If you have balance of 3, then you need to reorder. Every time you reorder 5. Lead time will be 2, means that you need to wait for 2 days for your stock to arrive. Okay, now that's all. Then now we need to go to key in the opening balance. So opening balance, you have to go to maintain opening balance and try to key in the edit. Now when you want to change anything in SQL, you must click the words edit here. Okay, so first thing, equity, you have 70 on credit side. Then you have made bank account 45,000. Okay, next one, cash in hand 1,500. Stock, you will have 21,800. But stock you have to check. Okay, now let's save and you will see there's not balance of 1,007. This is because we haven't keyed in the customer and the supplier's accounts. Okay, so look at this stock, because it's opening stock, we have to key in this stock into your opening balance, maintain stock value. So here, beginning of the year, it will be now. So if you check here, in the end here, means that 31st of December 2018, you will have a closing of 21,800. This will become your beginning. Okay, if you check this year, no figure, then that's correct. Okay, next one, then next thing we need to key in will be our customer balance. So you have some customer from your old customer view. Now the first customer that we have is advanced. According to your document, all the date just recorded last year date. Invoice number, here you have is IB-A-01BF. Okay, this amount is 2005. Okay. Next one, if you look at here, in advance here you will have one this is supposed to be your customer payment from advance. Also the date will be 31, and this will be your OR A0001BF. Total amount paid is 500, but then it didn't say it's not off to offset this bill, so we just leave it. Check number is empty. Yeah, are we going to key in? No, so we just save. Okay, so now if you check your customer, you won't see anything, but if you check your invoice, then you will be able to see you have key in one invoice. Next one will be your 3 billion. Okay, also pass invoice because it's last year invoice. Invoice number IB T001BF, brought forwards. Okay, total amount all 850. Then you will have your supplier invoice, means that the invoice that you received from the supplier. Then hot trading, so PI purchase invoice from then hot trading 0001BF. Okay, 31st December 350. Agent, we're not going to key in anything. Okay, so here you have 350. Okay, now you have another, not this one, Telex PI dash D001 brought forward. Okay, again it's the same thing. 31st December, total amount all to these debtors 980, these creditors. Okay, now if you look at these creditors, you have a payment, right? PV. So PV basically means payment, so you have to recreate this one. Lux. Okay, payment voucher PV D0001BF. Okay, so home 31 180. Yeah, no check number, so we're not going to key anything. Okay, so this is customer balance. So if you look at check now, if you check your opening balance now, if you remember just now we still have a outstanding of 1007. Now we have no more outstanding because you already key in your debtors and your creditors number. Okay, now next thing we need to do is the opening balance for bank reconciliation. It means that you recon your opening balance from last month. So bank, you still use your my bank, and the voucher number just key in according to your questions. So 43349, check number, date, everything just key in accordingly. Now since it's a PV, means it's a payment, so it's always on credit side, yeah, because you made payment. Next one you will have, next one is also another PV, means another payment, so also on credit side. Okay, now next one, so if you look at this, this is a OR, means money received from advanced computer, so it's on debit side. And the last one we have, so this is the last one we have in an opening bank recon. In total we have 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, that's all. It's already recorded. Once the save is already recorded, you just need to close down everything, cancel, that's all. Okay, you can't see from here. You have, if you want to check, you have to go into details, create new, and then right click opening balance, then only you can see. Okay, if you want to see from very outside, you can't see anything. Okay, now that's all done for the setting outside. Then we are going to key in transactions. So the first transaction that we're going to key in is journal entry. So if you look at here, journal entry, the description, this is for fixed asset, depreciations. If you still remember your depreciations journal entry, it will be 31st on 01/2019. So here, depreciations. Okay. You will have 923. You can check. Since the number is given, you just use the number. Depreciations. Depreciation, this is 3001 depreciation account, and then you will have 200 205. This is accumulated depreciation, 100 and 200 305 accumulated depreciation for your office equipment. This will be 200. Then you will have 200. This one, accumulated depreciation for your motor vehicles, is 800. And the last one you will have here still the same, is 200. Accumulated depreciations for your computer, 1200. Okay, so total 1200, debit credit is the same amount. That's all done. Next. Okay, so now we need to record the purchase on 2nd of February. First, create new, choose your supplier, then key in the date, 2019, and key in the item, 1 printer, 10 units, and on-site charges. So on-site charges is a service given to them. With one thing special here, you will need to have a discount. So you have to click the discount item. Now the discount shows, then you can put in. If you put 5, you are 5 ringgit. So you have to put a percentage there. So 5 becomes 5%. Okay. Now we record a payment. Star advertise enterprise. This is for your advertising expenses. So key in. Your star advertise. $3,002. Your check number. Now look at the date. It must be current year 2019. Okay. Now after this, we'll record good received. So you transfer from you have to transfer it from your purchase order. Key in the date according to your questions. Transfer from your purchase order, just click OK, but the unit you have to check because it's receive 8 unit order, you order 10 unit. That's all done. Then record the second one on 8th of February. Key in the correct date. Issue a purchase order. Now purchase order, if you have not made any previous order, then you cannot transfer from anywhere. You have to key in from you. Key in one by one. Now the keyboard is a new item, so you have to create this. Just click new to create this keyboard. Everything accordingly. Okay, next one, key in keyboard. One unit is supposed to be 1580 ringgit. Okay, click save. Next, you will have to key in for New York, the new customer as well from New York, so currency will be in USD. Key in the date, item. Now bear in mind, you key in is 6 unit. The price, later on, the price you have to check is supposed to be 70 ringgit. No, 70 USD. Okay, so later on we'll change the price. On-site charges. So look at here. This unit price 200 is wrong because in USD we're only selling it at 70, so change to USD price 70, this one, and 12 for your wireless mouse, and 25 for on-site charges. So this one is extra, just delete it. Now if you look at it, in USD it will be 500 plus, in local currency it will be in 2000. So this is what it means in multiple currency. Okay, next, so you have to key in record a good receive note, change the date accordingly. Everything is the same unless there's changes. If you look at this, keyboard become 13 units instead of 15 units, so change it. Next one, you will have New York. It will be 1 unit of printer. Yeah, the rest okay. Click save. Yeah, USD according to the question is 4.3. Okay, now next, receive purchase invoice from supplier for the group receive notes 1, 2, 3. Okay, so transfer all from your group receive note purchase invoice 1, 2, 3. Date will be current date, it will be 14 of February 2019. Next, and the third, transfer from group receive note. It's the same date. Now done. Then we will have payment. Next one, we'll go to supplier, receive supplier payment, record this, payment to Deluxe on 15 of February 2019. Total amount of payment is 2,400. Okay, it will be offset, means you knock off the following two. Yeah. Okay, check number have to key in. Okay, next one, another payment on 25th. Lian Huat Trading. The date, total amount 12,200. Knock off Okay, that's all done, save. And the last one, 95 ringgit was overcharged. So your supplier overcharged you, so you record a credit note from your supplier to reduce the amount that you owe. The date is on 28. Okay, record. Okay, 95. You have to click the invoice to knock off the amount from the invoice. Okay, next you make payment, bank charges and staff salary. So we key in the date, staff salary as well. Now when you key salary, if you still remember from semester 1 that you have learned, you have to minus off their EPF, their Sql, this thing. So here we will do the same thing. The gross salary will be 3,000. Okay, plus allowance, like this is an allowance on telephone expenses, so 80 to your staff allowance. But then since you have to minus the EPF, so you'll click on the EPF, put a minus sign because you have to minus from their account. Key in the bank number. Next will be your bank charges. Bank charges is normally they're directly debit from your account, so normally we don't have a check number for it. Okay, so bank charges, put in the amount. Okay, just save. Okay, now that's all. We will go on to the next one, payment to supplier. Oh, sorry, we have one more. Receive money for rental. So debit rental accounts. Here, debit your bank, credit your rental accounts. Okay, now next. Then we'll go to supplier payment on 1st of March. Supplier payment. Pay to New York. Look at here, the payment is in RM 880. So you record RM 880 to fully knock off the USD 203. So when you click knock off, you have to put 203 everything. Now save, then you will see there is a changes. This will call unrealized change, exchange gain or loss. Okay. Next, quotations for your customer, advanced computer trading. Just key in accordingly. Key in undercharge means that you forgot to charge your customer, so you have to issue a new credit note to your customer. This is other sales, or we just put not sales because it's a service. Total amount is 300 per service, on-site charges. So just click done. Okay, now next one, you will check your sales order for salt assist. Just key in accordingly. Okay, now we need to key in the closing stock according to your questions 19807. Okay, opening stock, closing stock, then you can generate a report. First, we come to customer aging report. Customer aging report basically to refers or to shows you how long have your customer owing you money. So go to the last day and you will see customer aging report. You have two methods to print out as PDF. Either you use print and you just click and save as PDF. These are the common methods. You have to key in everything on your own. Or you can actually click preview. Okay, and then from preview here, you can save as Excel or PDF or email. Directly go. Okay, next one. After aging report, you will have a customer listing. So you have to print customer statement. Means that go by customer, each individual customer. So what is the invoice they still owe you, you will be able to see from here. So same thing, different customer, you'll send them different statement to tell them how much they still owe you and which invoice they haven't paid. So you can send to export to PDF, same thing. Okay, now after customer, then you will have your sales document listing. Okay, so check your invoice, which invoice that you are still having it. So click. So you select from which day to which day. Okay, and you will be able to see which invoice is still outstanding. Okay, now next one, just to show you each one in details. Okay, you may have different methods, but you also almost the same thing, not much difference. Okay, next you will see cash sales. So choose cash sales. Same thing, choose the date. So then they will show you preview and you'll be able to show the listing. Okay. Multi-currency, if you have multiple currency, if not, just choose a local one will be. Next, then we'll go for P&L. P&L, choose 2 column. Now just click apply, then you'll be able to see net profit and loss for this month. Okay. Next one, then you see your financial positions. Same thing, the last day. Okay, 2 column. Okay, then you'll be able to see. Okay, now that's all done.